Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting my weight gain update video. However, I see that you guys had tons of questions. I did receive some emails and I also received a lot of comments under my video. So what I did was just went through everything thoroughly and seen what I was asked the most. And so I went ahead and wrote everything down, and I want to answer some questions for you guys to help you guys with your weight gain journey. If you're interested in watching this video, please stay tuned. So I want to start off giving you guys some pros and some cons of Apetamin. I'm going to start off with the pros first. So the pro is, and please forgive me, I took some notes here just so I'm making sure that I'm answering everyone's question, because I want everyone to be successful on the weight gain journey. So the first thing I feel that is a pro with Apetamin is that it works really, really fast. There's not a lot of things that I've tried that I've seen results like so quickly, of course, with consistent use. Also, if you want your butt to be bigger, Apetamin is for you. Like, I've never been the type of person to have like a flat butt, but I noticed with Apetamin, like my butt has gotten bigger. Like, and I have some pictures that I want to show you, or if you look in my previous videos, you'll be able to see my size. And then of course, if you see my update video, then you're able to see the pictures that my butt has gotten bigger. The cons to Apetamin is I noticed that it makes me gassy, and I don't know what's in it that makes me do. I don't know if it's the foods that I'm eating, but I know that it makes me a little gassy. Sometimes I do feel like I'm a little bloated, and again, I could have that bloated feeling from the foods. I'm not for sure. And then one thing that I don't like is I noticed that I have received more belly fat. My suggestion to you would be to work out while you're trying to gain the weight. Exercise, all that good stuff while you're trying to gain the weight. So, jumping right into the questions. The first question that I was asked was where to buy Apetamin. First couple times that I purchased Apetamin, I purchased my Apetamin on eBay from an eBay seller. It took, give or take, maybe 2 to 3 days for me to receive it. I noticed the shipping was super, super quick, so that's what I did like about it. My suggestion to you is if you buy Apetamin, I would suggest that you buy 2 bottles at a time. The reason for that is that you're trying to train your appetite. And, you know, again, Apetamin is an appetite stimulant, so you don't really want to be going too many days without taking it. And if you buy 1 bottle and then you take it all the way to the end and you don't buy your bottle in time enough, then that means you're going to go some days without Apetamin. And I just feel that when you're trying to gain weight in the beginning, until you get your ideal weight, it's pretty much keeping your Apetamin on deck at all times. So that's what I suggest with that. I also read a comment. Someone had commented on my video just pretty much saying that they ordered from one of the websites that I linked in the description box, and it has taken a week for you to receive your Apetamin. That is way too long. I'm so sorry that you even have to experience that. Definitely I would try to reach out to the company to see what the holdup might be, and that could kind of work negative. Just for the simple fact, I feel that you need to be taking the Apetamin consistently and not really going any days without it when you first starting. So maybe I can try to find an eBay seller and link a link in the description box for you to help you out. So just in the future, you won't have to wait a week for Apetamin, because that's just crazy. My second question was, how many calories do I intake in a day? Now, when I first started Apetamin, I probably was intaking maybe 1,500 to 2,000 calories, and then as I progressed, I started intaking about 3,000 to about 3,500 calories a day. Don't let that get you discouraged. You know, it takes time to kind of build your appetite up where you're getting hungry and then you're intaking more calories. So it's just a gradual thing. So don't just think right off the bat, okay, how am I going to intake all of these calories? Because that right there can just discourage you, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I don't want you to feel discouraged with anything. Just have a little patience. take a little time, you'll be perfectly fine. Also, one of my other questions that I received the most was, when did I start noticing results? So, if you take Apetamin consistently, you should start noticing results probably within the first couple weeks, maybe week and a half. And this is just, you know, what happened when I started noticing my results. Probably after that second week, I gained anywhere between 8 to 10 pounds. And the reason why I'm not really precise because I had to stop. And if you don't know why to stop, please check out ILOVEDEEZASTAR.com, and my story is on there, and then why I had to stop my weight gain. But I believe in that first couple weeks, it was between 8 and 10 pounds. So like I said, as long as you're taking it consistently and you're eating, I mean, you're gonna get really good results. Another question was, can you put weight in certain areas? I wish I could put weight in certain areas, but I say this: you can never just eat and then direct your weight into what area of your body that you want it to go. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. However, if you're working out, I mean, you can work on certain areas and just eat really good. You can see how you come out that way. But if you want your stomach flatter, I suggest you do workouts targeting that specific area that you want to, you know, enhance. No, you can't just specifically eat and direct the weight to certain areas on your body. What did I eat while gaining weight? So the first thing I want to say is I do have my Apetamin Part 2 video up. I will actually leave a link to that in the description box. That actually goes into depth of a lot of the things that I was eating and to kind of talk about calories and all that good information. So please check out that video. I feel like that will help you out. I am going to touch on a few things that I was doing while taking Apetamin. Number one, it's always good to get a multivitamin. I just took the regular woman's vitamin. I purchased mine from Walmart, and it was actually just the off-brand. I wasn't really consistent with that one, and so I'm going to just show you. I took this one, like I said, it's just the Equate woman's vitamin, and I mean, it has a lot of the stuff that we're lacking if you don't, you know, necessarily eat the right foods, or your diet is not that well. So definitely I was taking multivitamins. I also feel like multivitamins over a, you know, long time of use, it does also make you feel hungry. So that's another thing. So I was taking a vitamin. However, the one that I have been taking within this past 60 days is I've been taking the hair and skin nail gummy, hair, skin, and nails gummies, and this one is by the Nature's Bounty. There's a lot of reviews about these vitamins, so if you want to check out a review, please check out these gummies. I say anytime you're taking anything, it's really imperative that you go and research just so you know what you're putting in your body. But these right here, I'm taking these vitamins. I was taking these vitamins while on my weight gain journey, and I'm still taking them now. So I really like these vitamins. So, number one, I was taking a vitamin. I was also drinking some Equate nutritional drinks. They're similar to Boost. They have actually two kinds of the drinks. There's either the 250 calories or the 350 calories. Of course, anytime that you're trying to gain weight, you want to drink the drink with the most calories. So if you do decide to go and get those from Walmart, make sure you're reading that package, because you can mistake the 250 calorie drink with the 350 calories. The good thing about them, they come in 3 flavors. It's vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. Personally, I drank the vanilla one. And I mean, they're just drinks with those calories. You can do it either 1 or 2 ways. If you're trying to gain weight, I wouldn't suggest that you would use those drinks as a meal replacement. I would suggest that you would drink that, on top of the meal. However, if you don't usually eat breakfast and you struggle with breakfast, I'd rather for you to drink a 350 calorie drink than not to have anything at all. So I was doing that. Also, a lot of these soda pops out here, they may not be the healthiest for us, but they have a lot of calories. So I was drinking a lot of pop, a lot of TV dinners. They're really high in calories. And for us petite women that don't want to just put a whole bunch of food on our plate, and we just can't feel like we just can't consume all of that, or sometimes you're putting a whole bunch of food on your plate and you're trying to gain weight. Sometimes it's just a little overwhelming. So I would suggest to go and look at what type of TV dinners that you like. The good thing about TV dinners is, number one, they're high in calories. Number two, they're pretty nice size proportions, but it's not so many proportions where you're gonna start feeling overwhelmed. So please check out my Apetamin Part 2 video, and you'll see me going into depth about things that I was eating, and you know, about calories and all that kind of good stuff. The question that I was asked was, is it okay? So pretty much, I guess her situation was that she had bought a bottle of Apetamin, and then I don't know if she was waiting like a couple weeks or a week or so for another bottle of Apetamin. Will that hurt? So this is my thing about it. Like I shared with you just earlier, my other questions. I would definitely suggest that you get 2 bottles of Apetamin when starting out, just because you want to keep your appetite, you know, stimulating. And if you eating so much for the first 3 or 4 weeks, and then that 4th week and that 5th week, you're not really eating that well, I don't feel like you're gonna see results as fast as you like. Now, if you're just trying to gain weight and you're not trying to gain it real quick, or, you know, it doesn't matter to you, then I mean, that's just your personal preference. But me, when I decided to go on my weight gain journey, I'm like, I don't want any days that I'm not eating. I just want to keep being consistent until I reach my goal. So I hope that answers that. I believe that that's all of the questions. If I didn't answer your question, please leave me a comment. I'll definitely do a question and answer part 2. Also, you do have my email. You can definitely email me questions. Thank you guys so much for supporting this video. This is just my journey, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. It just makes me really happy that I can actually impact some of you guys that are also on the same journey as I am still on myself. So I just kind of feel like, you know, sometimes I know gaining weight can be kind of discouraging, and please don't be discouraged. I was there. I definitely understand how you feel if you are, but just know every good thing takes time and just patience. I'm here to help you to the best of my ability. Again, so just please just, you know, gain weight and, you know, eat and all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Please like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. And I have a lot more weight gain videos coming up really soon, so please be on the lookout. So thank you again for watching, and I love you guys.